it going? Today is a very special day because I have done so much of the interior of my house over on Twitch at Armorblue Gaming. So I am super excited to show you, but if you want to keep up with all the things that I'm doing, do be sure to drop me a follow on Twitch because I got a little carried away and did a lot. So now for the grand tour. Of course, the entrance is as you have seen it last time, and the dining room is almost done. I just have the dining room table left, and there are a couple rooms that I don't quite have done, like this one, but we have our living room, and here we have in the dining room plenty of paintings here, lots of art. And there is going to be something right here, but we have our shelving unit with This is not what I expected. You know what? I'm not going to mention it. It's fine. Maybe at the end of the episode. I'm just in shock. I'm just in shock. Oh, and I have to continue the tour after that. That is crazy. Okay. Here we have our little pet haven. We have here some carpet on top of here. This is not shelving for ornaments. This here is shelving for all of the pets, and here we can put in the leads and everything that we need for taking care of the pets. They are currently away in a safe place. And we have our kitchen. It's very sleek and modern. Nothing on the shelves or anything. Oh, I was gonna put like cutting boards and stuff. There was a few sort of lived-in things that I was gonna leave around. And I also was gonna fill the food pantry, but I forgot. We have a ginormous stove and a double fridge, of course. Some of the things that I did is I put these up for sort of spotlights going down, so you can see that there is. If I turn the brightness down, you might be able to see it a little bit better. It just doesn't quite work as well as I had hoped, but under here we have lighting right where the spotlights are pointing. Yeah, there's one over here as well. To kind of get that, you see it's slightly darker here, and so it looks almost like the lighting over here is pointing to the counters, but yeah, it was fun attempt at that sort of trick of the eyes, though it didn't quite turn out as dramatic as I had hoped, but it works. And through here we have our hall, and we have the game room. We have a nice little reading nook over here where you can sit back, relax, read a book, or if you're thirsty, you can grab some snacks, some drinks, and watch the festivities. Here we have our ping pong table, complete with our paddles and our ping pong ball. The paddles are usually blue and red, so I went with the signs there. I thought that would be fun. The net is a little high, but you know, it is what it is. And over here we have the pool table. And I used Shrunk's design here with the signs, though I did it with the armor stands here. I copied his idea because it's just so good. The signs work so well for this here. And then we got our little gaming setup. We could play video games, maybe throw on a movie or something. Just a very fun hangout room with lots to do. And then through here, we have our utility room. We have our double hot water tank. You'll see why we need 2 hot water tanks in a little bit. But we have our ginormous furnace here for the super smelter. It is actually functional and not exactly super, but it is a smelter. And then we got, of course, the shelving and electrical panel here. And the air conditioning unit, though I live in a very cold place. I mean, it's not very cold, but I don't get to super, super hot temperatures, so we don't actually have an air conditioner. Though we probably could use one, I suppose. We definitely have a furnace, but I did realize after I designed all of this that usually the air conditioners are on the outside of the building, pretty sure. But you know, it's just a special unit. Very, very special. And then we got our washer and dryer here. And all of the room to do our laundry. And of course, when you're doing laundry, you want to make sure you got a sink available, because sometimes you got to spot wash things before, or use like some sort of stain remover or something before throwing it in the washing machine. And then if we go across through here, we have the office. A nice comfy chairs here in the corner where you can sit down, discuss business. Got all the collection of books over there. And then, of course, the laptop, which I am super thrilled with how it turned out. Again, a little bit of armor stand work. And through here is the ginormous bedroom. When looking up a lot of photos of, like, super, super fancy bedrooms in real life, I don't have a super fancy bedroom. So based off of the pictures, I noticed that they have lots of space. They have seating areas where you can like read your books and chill right before bed. With the room so big, I thought I'd make an extra big bed. So maybe a California King with your nice big TV there at the foot. And through here, you've got a nice little seating area just in this nook right in front of the walk-in closet. Now, this isn't quite full of things yet, but I did put some of the armor I got from my skeleton farm in here, as well as my extra diamond gear. And the pig is looking fabulous as he's trying on all of the clothes. Got a full-length mirror here at the end. Good to be able to see, you know, oh yeah, this looks good, this looks good. See, he's looking in the mirror. He loves it. His favorite room in the house. And the master bathroom. We got a full bathroom here with a shower and a tub. I was super thrilled with how I was able to do this. There is a redstone block or torch underneath this block, and this is powering the trapdoor. I used a redstone block to power the trapdoor and then put the lever on and turn it on, and it's perfect. It's perfect. It keeps the lever up and it keeps itself up. It's fantastic. We got his and hers sinks and some shelving and storage in here as well. And then, of course, we have the toilet with the candle for the toilet paper. I did put this up because it just felt too open, too exposed, you know, to not have this here. And then in through here is the jacuzzi room with a absolutely fantastic view of the surrounding area while you sit in the hot tub, just chilling, nice and open. And we got a place for all of our drinks and nice shelf to put it on, and the towels over there that you can come out of the hot tub, dry off, and of course a chandelier. I love this room. It's so much fun, and I'm very excited to be getting a pool in here eventually. Gonna have to get some landscaping done, get the pool done, because yeah, this foundation is not up to code. I've had a few building inspectors come in through there and come after me because it's not up to code, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Here we have the movie theater. Here we have the ginormous screen, and you can turn off the lights and pick your seat pillow color of choice. Mine is, of course, going to be blue, though I'm not going to sit on the front row. I'm going to sit back here. And each chair has a shelf, and you can grab your popcorn bucket, grab your drink, sit and watch TV. We have the speakers on either side, but also the sound dampening so it doesn't actually echo all over the place. This was a lot of fun to set up, and the banners are just under the chairs here. And I like how they glow because it's lit underneath. So, yeah. Like so. Oopsies, that's the wrong way. I picked the Blackstone because it does kind of look like those fuzzy fabrics. Like the black fuzzy fabric that if you wipe your hand over it, it changes color. So. And then across here, we have the mini farms room, which I'm not actually fully done yet. I've only got a couple things. But this actually has been working really well so far. I just got it barely set up, and I already have a few resources here. And yeah, ready to fuel my furnace and everything. And then out this way is going to eventually be a rooftop garden here. A nice little seating area, but I'm gonna have to leave that for another day, when I do all of the landscaping around here. As you can see, I have gotten a lot done on stream, so do be sure to follow me over there on Twitch so that you don't miss a lot of the things that I do between episodes. And for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this dining room table. I am so excited to show you what I have planned for this. Well, this is it. This is the dining room table, and yeah, it looks exactly the same. Just kidding. Here we have a thing that we can... Oh no. The redstone broke with the copying and pasting. Anyways, there is some beautiful redstone, and it looks amazing, and it does work. It's just with Lightmatica, something somewhere did not paste in properly. And I would fix it. Except this isn't actually the one that I made. This beautiful, beautiful thing was made by Gort after I showed him the version that I had created. And this is sleek, and it's beautiful, and it's amazing. And here we have my version. You might notice that there is a slight difference with the redstone, but it is functional and it works, and I'm so proud of myself. Here we have a table of 4 right by the fireplace, a nice intimate setting, or you could have a table of 6. Yep, I am still a builder at heart. I made a redstone that's completely aesthetic. And over here you have your table of 8, which overrides the table of 4 and 6, which I had a lot of fun trying to figure this all out with what I remember of redstone. So let me go ahead and try to explain some of this. With the levers, you have the power coming out the back here, and you see the 8 one here comes around this way and goes over this way and powers the granite, which is the 8 table. Now this one is unique because with this one, it's the only table setting that puts down the table of 4 to 6. Every other setting has this table up. So I had to have the redstone come around this way and turn it all off over on this side. So the white on this side is the 4 to 6 side, and this one's the 8 side. And combined, they are the 12 one. But with the 12 one, you have the seating in a different order. As you can see, the chairs that were up for the 8 were right here, and the ones that are up for the 12 are staggered in a different position. To make that possible, I had to do a lot of divvying up the power sources here. So we have the torches coming in on the bottom here for the middle table, and you see how they are separated out into powering these blocks here, and separated out even more with the torches here on the sides. And then you have up here at the top, you've got the redstone that is all of these torches are up here lined up in a row to power these torches here. And the same for the side tables as well. Though the seating for 18 could be a lot more simple because the chairs do not need to be separate from the table. So I was able to take the power from the blocks that power the table to the chairs. But that is not the case with these other 2 seating areas. The chairs had to be on a separate circuit because it is interchangeable which chairs go up and down depending on the number of seats. It is a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. You've seen Gort's redstone. It could be done better. And this is my first time kind of explaining redstone because I don't normally do redstone. And so I hope it makes sense. Anyways. And if not, then let's go over to Gort's channel and ask for a tutorial. So here we have it. The dining room is done. It's all set up and it all works. I'm super happy with it. And I also went ahead and completed this room. We have our banjo here. We can play some music, hang out. We got a piano over here. A bit of armor stand work, but it works. I love using the grindstone and the fence gate to get that sort of guitar look. And I also went ahead and completed the nano farm room. We, of course, have these farms over here. We got our honey farm, which I can actually go ahead and collect from. Gotta turn on the fire first, so I don't have angry bees. No angry bees for me. And then, of course, the sugarcane farm, bamboo farm, a few decorations. We got some cows that I've been breeding up here to eventually get to the end. Oh, there we go. One of them. We finally have enough cows. There we go. And perfect. Perfect. And then, of course, the nano farm to restock all of the wheat and whatever else we might want lots of. Now, I'm sure you want to know what that was all about. Gager leaving me the egg over here. And, yeah, it is story time. Time to reveal all our secrets. You see, once upon a time when I joined this server, I decided I wasn't gonna do anything to antagonize Gager. But you see, this one little thing happened where I kind of blew up his build, and so I gave him an IOU. Now, he actually did cash in that IOU, and I haven't done it because, well, the war. So now I have this book here. Dear Blue, other obligations have drawn me away. In my absence, I fear I must trust no one more than you. Although we may have had our altercations, I have always felt that our motives aligned. Need I remind you of our conversation that we promised to never mention? Well, it is time to mention that conversation. After I stole the egg and made that little challenge for Gager, he had this to say.
Okay, on second thought, maybe...
And you see, we had a little bit of a conversation with some plans. Some plans that we might have said a little something in front of Dacian by accident. You see, we had planned on pranking each other with very large, upscale, beyond measure pranks. But also, we had planned on giving each other, quote-unquote pranks that are actually gifts, hence, why we are here. You see, Gager had, asked me to make this area a bit more lush and green, and so I was going to play it off as a prank of being like, we're gonna take Gager's stony build and make it all lush and green, hee. And, well, you see, it was just my little present to Gager. And at the end, when we would have everyone, after the end of the war, after all the pranks, we would have everyone fight each other in a ring. And then when it's mine and Gager's turn, we would just be like, yep, we're king and queen of the server. We're the dragon king, dragon queen, and yeah, we rule the server now. So, there you have it. But other obligations have pulled Gager away, and now I must take excellent care of the egg. It is my duty to make sure it remains safe, but I do still intend on making this area green and lush, as it was always my intention to do that for Gager, and it's actually going to be a really fun project. So, let's go. Complete. I have a lot of the moss up and around the area wherever the water may spray off from the fountain, and I added in some mud blocks underneath as well as some black concrete there on the bottom to give that added depth and darkness, as well as filled in the water of the little river and filled in the bottom as well. I put quite a bit of the moss on the undersides as well to add that little bit extra. All in all, I am pretty happy with how it turned out. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you it with the lighting with YouTube compression. It might be a bit too dark for you to really see, but it really does help showcase how the mud makes quite a bit difference, as well as the grass next to the moss in the darker areas. I really hope Gager is happy with that, and go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think. Do be sure to check out Gager's channel. He is an amazing builder and a great content creator. But that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Where should I hide this egg? I actually have a great idea. That's a good place. Oh no, I did not. Just kidding. Gotcha.